Okay, so welcome to the balcony, where the echo is even worse than in my room. Hope you can deal with that. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm capable enough to change the voice. In any case, I told you I would kind of review the Natacha Oceane HIIT work. So the issue I had with it was that when you open it from your phone, it starts counting the minutes that go by. It's 20 minutes per session, and you always know, like 30 seconds you do, 30-second rest, 30 seconds you do, 30-second rest, etc. And then there's the minute-long rests in between, which also it's kind of not the best that they add up to 1.5 minutes of rest when you're doing it after an exercise. So what's up with that? So I do have to say that I enjoy Fitness Blender a lot more, because in their videos you constantly get the feedback of how long this particular exercise will be going on still, and they give you the long drinking break, etc. So they're very much nicer to work with than this Natacha's HIIT exercise app. It's with Aflete or something. So when I was doing the second HIIT exercise, and also a little confession, I did not end up doing an exercise the day that I last uploaded, because editing the video took so long that I would have had to go after 9 p.m. out, and I was like, nah, I don't want to get my heart rate up at this time of day, because then I might not fall asleep that easily. But the first HIIT exercise session went okay, but on the second time I forgot how one of the exercises was done. Like, this happens to me all the time. Like with Fitness Blender, you can always see what the exercise is about, so you'll always get the visual of how you're supposed to do a thing, and that's very easy. But with the Natacha's app, you only get the text of what the exercise is. I don't remember what it was called, but it was something that I had already previously looked a video about, and then I was like, shoot, I don't remember how it actually went. It was this toe tapping thing. So I was like, am I supposed to toe tap and jump? Like, is it a constant movement? Or am I just tapping and stepping, tapping and stepping? Of course, you can do it either way if you're not capable like I was. I had to really adjust it because it was just not working for me in the way that Natacha was doing in her exercise video. Of course, that's another minus. I don't think there has ever been on the videos that I've watched an easier exercise. So it's like, this is how you do it. Not like, this is how you do it if you're in good shape. This is how you do it if you need a little less bounce. Well, in any case, I do remember that on some of her videos on YouTube, she has had those though. So it might be just that I haven't watched enough of the small clips on the Aflete app. But in any case, there wasn't anything there, so not liking it, no. So, after all of this ranting, so I was 20-something minutes in. It was the last exercise, actually. So I was 27 minutes in. 17 minutes in, because it's a 20-minute exercise. So I was 17 minutes in, it was the last thing I was supposed to do, and then, lo and behold, I don't remember how to do it, I have to click on it, and that stops the clock from running. Which would be okay if you could just click and resume, but you couldn't. So in the end, I just had to completely close the program and stop counting my minutes. And I was like, I don't want there to be one 20-minute thing and one 14-minute thing of 17-minute thing plus 6 minutes, because I ended up doing some other things there as well in the end. So I had to reboot it twice, because once was the first time that I checked on how the move was supposed to be done, and then the second time I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep this counting the minutes while I walk home. So I had to stop it. And then when I was home, I started doing food, making food, and then I just put it on and let it calculate the rest of the 20 minutes, because otherwise it wouldn't say that I have done 40 minutes until this point. And for me, it's kind of a big deal to be able to like say that, yeah, I've done that. It's kind of like with my Fitbit, I like to get the star. Unfortunately, I haven't yet figured out if there's a way where I can see on the app the minutes instead of the steps. Now my Fitbit doesn't say, hey, you've gotten your steps in today, well done. So it doesn't say that, yay, your steps are all done, great you. It says that, hey, your activity minutes are all done, well done you. And now I've increased them to the 45 minutes. Previously it was 30 minutes. But still, even though I'm like trying to have the minutes instead of the steps, still when I open the app, in the very top, it still says my steps instead of my minutes. So that kind of sucks, because then I end up looking at my steps, and when there isn't a star, I get like kind of demotivated, which really, really sucks, because, yeah. And this was especially an issue when I lived in Hamina and I was going to work by bike, because with biking you don't get the steps. You get the minutes, you don't get the steps. So, yeah, so if anyone knows how to fix that in Fitbit app, I would really appreciate it. I don't think I have anything else left to say. Ooh, one thing. So, I should draw more. That's been established on this channel previously as well. And the other day I was listening to the Blondie, Debbie Harry bibliography, is it? No, biography. Biography. Bibliography would be if you've written books, right? In any case, I was listening to Debbie Harry telling me about her life. So in the end, I channeled some Blondie into this drawing, but wow. But I actually quite enjoyed it. So I bought this paper that should be especially good with markers, and I do say it's kind of good with markers. I don't necessarily enjoy how thin the paper is, so I would rather have a bit stiffer paper. I did buy 2 different kinds, so the other one is more stiff, so that's good. But still, it kind of bothers me how thin that paper is, although I must say it does not bleed through, so you can definitely see that it's not just regular copy paper. It's made for the markers, because especially those markers that I used, some of them were Sharpies, so you will always get bleeds with Sharpies with lesser paper. Well, I don't think I have anything more to say. I hope I can fix this echo for you, and it was nice seeing you again. Hopefully we can make this a thing. So please subscribe. I'm trying to get to that 100 so I can change the channel URL. So that wasn't funny if you haven't seen the previous video, by the way. So I will see you later. Alligator. What? No. Anyways, bye.